Well, I'm with Brian Bauman. Brian, we're out in your yard. In your yard, like a lot of our others, took a big hit this winter with the ice.
It was a hard winter in more than one way, but thank God you guys are here. My plants, and I'm sure this is true of a lot of people, they need some help right now.
Right.
This was this beautiful Taxus. It was right up by my front door. It was like 6, 7, 8 feet tall, and the ice came running off my roof, split it wide open. And a lot of people ask me, what do you do? And I'm like, boom, just trim it back. We got to get some new growth in there and get it started.
Right. And so, now that it's pruned back and we've kind of gotten our plants to where they need to be, what can we do to kind of give them a little bit boost?
This is my favorite. This is a product from a company called Espoma. They've been around a long time. They know what they're doing. It's all organic, which is always nice. But to me, one of the things that makes it so much better than the rest is if we throw on just a generic fertilizer, a synthetic fertilizer on here, boom, flash, it's in there, and then it's gone. This Espoma product is all organic. It's not only going to feed this and help it get it going right now, but it's going to help break down that soil so that in the long run, it's going to have better roots, better plant, hopefully hold up better the next time we get an ice storm.
Right, so it's the overall health of the soil and the plant that's going to be for the long term.
Yes.
So for fertilizing something like this, how do we want to apply it?
You do my golden rule. Look at the back of the bag. Espoma has excellent instructions on the back of their bag, and I always forget how much cups to use or whatever. So for this particular one, I was just reading the back of the bag. We are going to use 1 cup of it for around the drip line of the plant.
Okay.
This tree's been here 8 years now. It's got a real kind of established root system already. If we just sprinkle it on the top, that'll work. It's going to help.
Right.
But to really get it in the ground, get it available for the roots, this is a little trick that I learned. This is just a stake we use at the farm to hold up other trees. A lot of us have these in our garage or somewhere. Sure. All you need to do is kind of take it. The drip line is about where the outside of the leaves or the conifer.
Because that's where your roots are going to be out in that area.
Exactly. We're going to take this, we're going to pound it in 3-4 inches, not too deep, but enough that we can make that fertilizer more accessible to the roots of the plant.
Okay, so once you have your hole dug down in there, basically that's just getting a jump start to getting that fertilizer farther down in the hole.
Exactly. All right. We got it down a couple inches, and we don't need to go super far down. We just got to get it accessible. We're going to open up. Another thing that's great about these Espomas, all of them have resealable pouches, because Lord knows I could use this more often around my house.
And it's waterproof too, so the bag, when it gets a little wet on the outside.
Yep, and we're going to take it, we're going to pour a nice handful in there, and then we'll cover this guy back up. And then we'll repeat the process a couple times around the outside.
Okay, so just do several spots around the end, depending on the size of the plant.
Exactly.
So then we have a couple other shrubs on the other side of the yard.
There was a lot of damage this year.
We're going to go touch base on those.
Let's go take a look.
So now, Brian, we're in a different part of your yard in front of, what probably used to be a very large, beautiful rhododendron.
The damage continues around my house, yes.
Right, so this would be another case where we need to fertilize this and kind of rejuvenate it.
Right.
Now, Espoma's got several different types of fertilizers when you go into the store.
Right.
How do we know which one we want to use?
It's easy to get confused, and this is kind of what I talk to our customers about. Espoma's a big company, nationwide company. They know what they're doing. They've been doing this for a long time. In different areas, different parts of the company, certain plants are more prevalent. They started back east. Holly tone is one of their original products. There's lots of holly. You don't see a lot of holly in the Northwest.
Right.
So they came out with azalea tone. It's a little more easier description. I'm not always available. Talk to each customer to pull one off the shelf for them. They're the same product, but this is just about trying to get the best information to the consumers.
Okay, so over there, we talked about the U and pounding a stake into the ground, which you could do around a big rhodie like this too, but you can also just kind of scatter it on the top, right? Right,
exactly. So it takes about 1 cup per foot diameter of the plant. So this one was about 3 to 4 feet. So it's going to take 3 to 4 cups of this Espoma tone. We're going to use the holly tone. I just love these resealable
Right, it's kind of
bags.
easy because it's got the little zipper pouch on the
Exactly.
back.
So we're just going to take and kind of spread that around the outside of the plant. And I want to go all the way around.
Okay.
So let's get this going.
And so, once we have it, on the top like this, do we want to just leave it like that, or I see you have a rake over there too?
Right. One of the problems, we get these showers in the spring right now.
Right.
And if a big rain shower comes right now, a lot of this will just wash off. I want this to stay here. I want it to get into the soil and be used. So once we're done sprinkling it, we'll take a rake and just kind of rake it into the soil.
Okay, and that's just getting it in. It's going to keep it from running away and works it in.
Exactly.
Into the soil, so.
And it's not a lot. It doesn't need to be enough. We just want to work it right into the top, all the way around the outside of the plant.
You know, so Espoma tries to make it super easy. You know,
Yeah.
there's so much information and pictures on the packaging, on just self-explanatory, really.
And the instructions are on the back. If you don't remember how much to use, it's all right there. It's great.
Right, and you guys carry a wide range of the Espoma products in your store.
Yes.
So if people have questions, usually you have these displayed next to the
Absolutely.
plants that people are buying, or
Yes.
they can talk to your staff, right?
We'd be happy to help. This is our go-to stuff whenever we're selling trees and shrubs around the farm or at my own house trying to fix everything up.
And Espoma's got a great website too with tons of information on all of these. So, for more information on the Espoma products, you can come down to Bauman Farm, talk to their knowledgeable staff. You can go to the Espoma website, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we'll click you over. So, Brian, it's been a pleasure being in your yard. I'm sorry for all your damage.
We will all get there.
Right, but I know with the Espoma, it'll make those plants really pop out and grow.
We're going to do it.